And the Cowboys will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown, and this offense is vowed to find.
There he goes! Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking for space. It's Alexander. Got the first down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Right back to the well. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Wyoming's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the...
It's a fumble! And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Bean. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Runs through a tackle. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They booted away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Bunch formation for these receivers. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Slams ahead. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Back to pass, it's Bean. Fires left. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. Third down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
Punt is on its way. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the ground. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Look out, he's got room.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll move the wide receiver. He leaves it with the back. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Bean. Quickly complete. Turning it on. Gets away from one, finds some space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wyoming!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Under fire. Right on the money. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And they're in for a touchdown. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in the elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Bean. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Throws to the tight end. The short hands, it's Barker. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout by the offense.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bettis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It's a draw. Hard running there. Oh, and another broken tackle. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Quick strike complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Back to pass. It's Bean. Spits it out to the back. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
On the ground, it's Alexander. Breaks into the open. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets it past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Finds his man. It's Alexander. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And he made the extra point without problem.
And And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Base 27, jump. Base 27.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Gets away from one, finds room. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cowboys come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Bean. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Best. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. FIU has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays.
Ready up. Cricket.
Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
He's brought down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense...
There he goes! Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got room to work. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. From the gun, running back on the move. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Try to barge their way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the Cowboys buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Rush is on him. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Sweet cut there. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They go right back to him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situation.